Thank you so much. We have communicated with liaison officers so that this gathering will be peaceful and legal. In accordance with the law and to uphold the law, we have committed a risk assessment. Westminster Council have accepted this, and this is why we are allowed to go ahead today. We commend Westminster Council for their cooperation. And we commend the cooperation of the police this morning in letting us load up peacefully and practically.
When I first spoke out in Liverpool, and my speech has already made a huge positive impact on many of my peers, and I really hope that continues. How many of my peers are just so accepting of everything without question. Mainstream media and social media are not just our only sources of information. Young people and children are the easiest to influence with what's to come if we allow what's happening around us to continue without question. We were already blamed for the rise in spikes in cases, even though we'd just been given the chance to eat out and help out, and even though the entire nation was given the same opportunity. So why just blame the young people? I'd like to challenge each and every one of you here today. Starting from now, make it your aim to inspire at least one person. And by doing so, you will have doubled the number of people here today. And encourage them to think for themselves and do their own research. And this includes everyone of all professions, all walks of life.
Here today, because there's something far worse they're bringing in to replace our price-based economy that we have now. Because they are crashing the economy. It is crashing, and they're deliberately crashing it. And they're doing it to bring in the great global reset, the green reset, or the fourth industrial revolution, we call it. And there's a part of this whole plan that disgusts me. It disgusts me to the core. As a mother and a grandmother, I am appalled by it, and you will be too. And I'm sure a lot of you know about it already. Community and care and nature and are accountable and protect our privacy. Google, Facebook and YouTube don't give a damn. They want to isolate us in mountains of dehumanized data. You go to their website, wef.org, and you will be able to see what they have planned for you. It's all there in interactive mind maps, layer upon layer of interactive mind maps to show you what they intend for our future.
Hancock and Johnson, Whitty and Valance, and Box, the fascist Daniel Andrews Premier of Victoria, calls 40 waters. The light may be on, but it ain't very bright. Where is the self-respect in giving our lives to such people and doing whatever they tell us? Enough
said they contemplated taking their own life in the last 6 months, 25%. And while all this was happening, we were told we could come out of our cages at 8 p.m. on a Thursday to applaud this destruction, even while we lost our jobs and our livelihoods and our abilities to feed our families, because it was never about health, it was about control. A test whose inventor Carrie Muller said should not be used to test for infectious diseases, but it is. And when they get their false positives that they desire, they use those tests to shut down your towns, shut down your cities, and take away your livelihoods. And with the 45 times amplification that the NHS are currently using on the PCR test, I'm surprised they've not found Lord Lucan and Shergar. Wear a mask and you can have your life back. A mask that does nothing to stop the spread of viral particles, but everything to disrupt our intake of oxygen. Because like I say, it's not about health, it's about control. Politicians took the knee to protest the murder of George Floyd, a guy who was murdered saying he couldn't breathe, while mandating it for an entire population to wear muzzles so we can't breathe. But the answer is dead simple. It is simply in saying no. I don't comply. I will not lock down, I will not wear a mask, I will not get tested, I will not get vaccinated, I will not accept the Orwellian news speak. I will put my arm around you if you need comfort, because I'm a human and I'm going to act like a human. Away from their friends. There's nothing normal about over 60s in care homes having do not resuscitate orders put on them without their family's consent, having their treatment withdrawn so they can die alone and have COVID-19 put on a death certificate when there's no evidence for it. There's nothing normal about kids dying alone in hospital beds because their mums and dads are not allowed to be there with them. There's nothing normal about that, and I will not accept it. We decide our futures, not they. Centuries from now, people will talk about this time in history. Not because we were stripped of our humanity, but because we stripped away the veneer of authority and we took our humanity back. I'll just leave you with this from Her Majesty's government. Notice that's Her Majesty's government. It ain't yours and it ain't mine. We're locking you down. It's only 3 weeks. Sign up to Netflix, put up your feet. We'll pay your wages, just keep your eyes shut, keep your head down. No family meetups. Flick on the TV and bathe in the fear. Because if you turn that propaganda off, this pandemic disappears. Control the virus. Please stay alert. But not to the facts, because facts can cause hurt. It says there you've been sharing some uncomfortable facts on Facebook, sir. 8 p.m. Thursday, come to your door. Bid farewell to your freedoms with a round of applause. And while hospitals sit empty, it's tumbleweed round the clock. The only thing going viral here is going viral on TikTok. Do not resuscitate, do not resuscitate. These orders come from on high. Because the best way to protect the elderly is by allowing them to die. He can't breathe, we all take the knee. Not you, cover your face and here's a bag full of muzzles for the kiddies. What do you mean you're exempt? Do as you're told. You thought this was about health? Nah mate, this is about control. We've sold your body and we've sold you lies. Sold to the highest bidder. Bill Gates and his husband, wife.
To remind you that in the crowd, marshals are operating with hand sanitizer and any problems with the public as far as COVID-19 is concerned. And as an organised function, we can see that this is continuing to be a peaceful event. Thank you for your cooperation, crowd.
The protest in Berlin, apparently there were 850,000 people there, is that right? What's the situation like in Germany right now in terms of public opinion?
Well, I think it's more or less it's the same like in Britain, because the mass media and the government, well, they dominated, of course, the scene. But, well, we have a very strong peace movement in Germany. And, well, as you know, we had this experience in the 1930s and the 1940s. So a lot of people are aware of these things, what's going on, when the stories that are told by the governments and by the oligarchs are just not true. And we as medical doctors, we see that, well, we have no medical pandemic here. That's a good message, that we do not see any killer virus. And this is the plain data that shows us. So we need to stand up.
I spoke to a Harvard professor yesterday on my channel, Martin Kulldorff. He believes in age strategy. So you shelter the vulnerable is the best strategy. He says epidemiologists all over the world agree with him, but it's not happening. Why? Age-targeted strategy. Why is the age-targeted strategy not happening, even though top virologists like Professor Sunita Gupta, Professor Carl Hennigan, the professor I spoke to yesterday, why are we not following that age-targeted strategy when it comes to lockdowns?
Well, this is a good question, and this addresses a common sense. Because if we see a new virus which could be deadly, then you could address to these target groups, but this didn't happen. And in fact, it was like this, and it's all over the world the same, that the risk groups are above 80 years in the average, plus they have one or several severe diseases. So there is nearly none. There is a very, very small number who died of these SARS virus CoV-2 only. The river race.
Sit down!
Well,
Sit down!
I can tell you, you are the healthy ones. Well,
Okay, so on steroids.
what will be my speech? I'm the founder of the COVID-19 Extra Parliamentary Inquiry Committee. And I'm the founder of the Ärzte für Aufklärung. This means Doctor for Truth. These are 1,000 people, 1,000 medical doctors, and
Look at them! Look at them! Why? Why? Peaceful demonstration! Peaceful, risk assessment, and a place accommodating storming. Why? We've got buttons. Fucking hell. Oh shit. Oh my god. Get the fucking That's dangerous. That's dangerous, mate. That's dangerous. This place. What are we doing wrong? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on?
Calm down, don't do anything.
What's going on? What's going on? Why are you all storming? It's peaceful. It's peaceful. Peaceful.
Do as they say. We don't know. Around the bar. Easy, guys. This is a disgrace. Anything to say, sir? Out the road for me, please. Yes, sir. 1 minute, sir. Very well, thank you. How are you?
Shut us down. Shut it down. Why did you do that? Choose your side! 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 Police brutality! Police brutality! Police brutality! Police brutality! You're a coward! Peace! Peace! I'm fucking 66! And you're pushing me over! Coward! Coward! Why are you doing this? Are you man or fucking mice? What the fuck? It's a woman! It's a fucking woman! It's a woman! You happy? 1, 2, 1, forward! Forward! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help!
And there was no. I was there, when the speaker finished, when David Icke had finished, things started to come down. I was standing behind the podium over there, and a line of police came straight down as soon as it had finished, and obviously antagonised everyone. So they came to this section.
But it was a doctor speaking out, wasn't it?
It was a doctor.
So obviously a medical professional is not allowed. Yes, a doctor speaking the truth. Yeah.
So stealing, this is the police stealing equipment. It's theft. So you're stealing equipment from people. Stealing equipment, mate. Nice one.
You won't see this on the mainstream. They won't report this on BBC. They'll say hundreds of conspiracy theorists gathered. No, just people that want their fucking freedom back. Had enough of this tyranny. Just all the different kind of people. So these look like conspiracy theorists. Are they all conspiracy theorists?